What do you say about the different perceptions? You know, you hear somebody is raped and somebody else is like, it's why did she go there by that time? You know, why would she dress like that? Are you even sure she was raped? You know, some of those sarcastic.
Yeah,
Really?
I think we need to. I think people need to check themselves, because something in me is telling me that the number of sane persons that we have is at an abysmal level.
Right.
Okay, so when we see a crime, I mean, if you see something, call it what it is.
Exactly.
You cannot say someone has been raped. Yes, she was raped, yeah, but condemn the crime in its entirety. For God's sake, we have seen this, it is the same crime, it is the same victim with a different name.
Exactly.
Today it comes, it is Ini, tomorrow it is Tina, it is Uwa.
Uwa.
It is the same crime. It is the same beastly actions.
Hello, ladies. You're welcome to Female and More, your favorite show on the continent of Africa, and in fact, the best show in all the world. I'd like to ask you, how have you been? How have you been doing? And today, as always, we have a very important topic on ground to talk about today on the show, and I'll be doing that with this small post that you are saying. So I'd like to start by asking you, have you been taking the news and stories going around about violence, about women going on in different places in the world, especially in West Africa, in Africa as a whole? How have you been taking it? Because for me, and from the faces of this Mapos, you can see it's not really been, it's not a fun news really. It's not a fun news, so it's not something we can let pass. So today on the show, we're going to be talking about this series of events that come up at intervals. Violence against women. So stay with us, be right back. You're welcome back. This is still your favorite show, Female and More, and I'm Divine Dominion. So right about now, I'd like the wonderful ladies who are seated with me here to introduce themselves. Okay, I think we should start from you, Pretty.
Okay, my name is Joanne Obeta.
Okay.
My name is Olufumilayo Badofin.
And my name is Chime Ucheya Amazon.
Thank you very much for coming on the show today with us.
Thank you for having us.
I think there are a lot of things running through my mind really. I'm a bit emotional, but we have to talk about this, okay? So I'd like to start by asking us, how have you been taking the news of the violence that have been going around? So from my end, it's not been easy for me, but maybe somebody has a different. How has it been going?
Okay, well, for me, I lack words really. I mean, saying that it is disheartening and it is very sad is to say the least. It has been a completely overwhelming experience for me.
Chime, let me just ask you directly, what's it been like for you?
Man, just like Joanna said, it's traumatizing. It's traumatizing. Every day, not like every day we wake up to a sad story of a girl being assaulted and killed afterwards, and sometimes they get missing. Some just because not like, and the saddest part for me is people coming to blame the victims of this incident. It's actually very traumatizing.
Mm-hmm. What do we even say to this recent one of Inyobong, right? I think that's Inyobong, that's her name. That happened in Akwa Ibom State. I mean, she's looking for a job. She's looking for a job. Okay, trying to get out of unemployment. How on earth does she deserve? For me, what do you say to this?
I think like every other person here, there's no adjective to describe. Thank you. It's appalling. It's heart-wrenching. Like the story is just very pathetic, and it's very annoying for the fact that this is not just one out of a million cases. Like almost every day, we keep hearing the same story. It's obvious in the stories. It's obvious in the statistics. Okay, I think early this year, there was this statistics that 1 in every 4 girls in Nigeria has been assaulted at least once in a lifetime. And there's this other statistics by the National anti-trafficking agency in Nigeria, yeah, that between 2019 and 2020, that's a whole year, 365 days, just 32 cases of rape were convicted. Like, justice was 32 for a whole year. And we have one out of every 4 girl child that has been raped or assaulted. So it's just very appalling that we keep repeating the same story. We keep repeating the same negative statistics, and we still keep receiving it with the same apathy emotion. Yes, like, yeah, it's just a number. Yeah, it's becoming a norm. That's the word. Our culture is so entertaining. It's so accepting of this thing. Even okay, with this recent case, this Ini, despite the evidence is how pathetic the story is, there are some comments you read online. I feel like, why has this person not been arrested or tracked yet? It's just crazy. Seriously, it's crazy.
What do you say about the different perceptions? You know, you hear somebody is raped and somebody else is like, why did she go there by that time? You know, why would she dress like that? Are you even sure she was raped? You know, some of those sarcastic.
Yeah, I think we need to. I think people need to check themselves, because something in me is telling me that the number of sane persons that we have is at an abysmal level. Right. Okay. So when we see a crime, I mean, if you see something, call it what it is.
Exactly.
You cannot say someone has been raped. Yes, she was raped, yeah, but condemn the crime in its entirety. For God's sake, we have seen this, it is the same crime, it is the same victim with a different name.
Exactly.
Today, it is Ini, tomorrow it is Tina, it is Uwa. It is the same crime. It is the same beastly actions. So now, if you go to a public space, and then you're saying she was raped because of what she was there, and then you have young men who are listening to you, who justify their actions based on what a woman was wearing. A woman is wearing what she's wearing, and you are somewhere conceiving ideas, and I cannot match the both of them. Okay, your thoughts and what she's wearing.
How does it connect?
Now,
that's the question. How does it connect?
We have to be intentional about the narrative we want to push out. Yeah. Because in the light of seeking justice, we are also trying to condemn an act. We are also trying to, limit the number of rape victims that we see on a daily basis. Mm-hmm. Now, you cannot continue to push the narrative of dressing and the narrative of rape. On a good day, if you want to talk about dressing, and it's fine.
Some of these things that lead to this final issue, which is where all of us get to shed tears, the rape and all that, actually things that could be curbed.
Exactly.
Right? There are things that could be killed before it gets to that point. So I think it has eaten deep into our culture. So this is the point where I want us to talk about the way forward. Really, because we can talk about the stories that have come on. These girls are dead. And if we do not take action, if we don't know what to do, we will still hear. There are still rapists who are out there walking free. All right. So I'd like to know, what do we think is the way forward? Going forward, how do we see that we don't have this? We don't have this kind of stories coming into the social media space from time to time. We don't hear these sad events anymore.
Okay, I just wanted to say that these cases should not end in the court of public opinion. Exactly. They should not end in the social media courts. Mm-hmm. These cases should be seen to be finished. Why is there some sort of secrecy in how
when it comes to handling it? Yeah.
Okay. So these things will serve as a deterrent to people who want to commit this crime. Mm-hmm. That's how the human mind works. Mm-hmm. When I know that there is a repercussion for my action,
a big repercussion actually.
I would not even let it die in my mind before it becomes an action.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we expose how these cases are carried out, put it out there. People are watching.
Let's see the victims get justice. Yeah.
Okay, let's see the victims get justice.
Exactly.
There is some sort of solace that comes from knowing that this society is protective of me. Mm-hmm. I am a part of the society that cares about me.
True.
I do not exist in isolation. So these things will help. It will help to curtail some of these actions.
Even the justice is even a therapy to the victim.
True.
The survivor,
It helps, it's something.
The family of the victim is a therapy to them, knowing that okay, after all the struggle, they get to punish this person for this act. It reduces the pain.
We need to start looking at a knowledge attitude approach. How do we sensitize people? How do we increase the knowledge level? And when I say knowledge, it's not just saying, okay, this person is educated, the person knows that rape is
no, it's not by going to the classroom.
Because seriously, you hear things from people that claim to be educated at times, I feel like weeping.
Who said this?
So exactly, then the attitude towards as if in this society we create excuses, reasons before the crime is even being committed. So you already hear things like, you see this rape thing, there's one, I have a friend, he's a barrister, and he argues, his argument is men are the first victim of rape, that they are raped in the mind most times through the attitude of the woman. And this, so that's the barrister. Yes, that there is rape starts in the mind of the man, then before it's now transitions.
So he's trying to say the guy too is raped.
Exactly. So we need to check this attitude. We need to make sure that our attitude does not in any way condone these actions in the society, because once people know that, they will always create excuses for me. This will be tolerated. At the end of the day, nothing will happen. Like she said, the systemic, it will continue to happen.
Okay, so I get all the points that we've been making about what can be done, and those are perfect. So are there personal actions we think that the female folk, ladies, women, both the younger ones that we still have who are coming up, and we ourselves can take to protect ourselves, at least until the thief on rampages? So
okay, so I feel like we must be intentional about our own security, and one of the things that we can actually do is to verify every information that we get. So before you go out, before you take on whatever it is you want to do, verify it. So okay, even if it's from social media, because we have a lot of people without faceless people, keyboard warriors or whatever they call them. So we have to actually verify every information that you take, okay? Treat it with so much caution, be suspicious about it before you go out, before you accept, before you give out your information.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, from my end, I'll just say, at the come, no be location. So just keep people abreast with wherever you're going to. Like you have to be extra vigilant. And I think it's high time that females generally start to learn taekwondo. It sounds funny. It sounds funny, but seriously, we have to be very careful, and it's very important that we begin to learn all those skills to defend ourselves.
This is not the time to be weak.
So I think it's important that when you are going out, you share the information of who you are going to see to someone that is very close to you. At least in his case, if not that the friend knows her whereabouts, where she was,
we won't even know how to.
And she also shared I think her location
was
on. So they were able to track the place. Okay, we've lost her, but at least we're able to track
to prevent future,
to lead to somebody.
The person that
the perpetrator. I'm thinking too. We should begin to love pairs. Pairs in the sense of not being alone. It's not safe out
in secluded areas.
If you're going to an unknown place, if you can have somebody else who would go to the location with you. I know people do that. You understand? I think we can, especially when you're going to somewhere you've not been to before.
But that one confirm before going. It shouldn't be medicine after that. Okay, I shared my location.
We'll start looking for you.
Confirm. If you can't confirm, it's better not to go. It's better for you to lose an opportunity than for you to lose your life.
This is the perfect way to wrap up this discussion. I know that this discussion will continue on our social media handles, so we're looking out, ladies, for your contributions, what you think, and please, I think this is the mind of these ladies too. If you found yourself in any horrible, violent situation and it still traumatizes you, believe me, Female and More is the best. Do I have to say the best? Is the right place and the right community. Female and More community is the right community where you can get solace, where you can get to talk about it and get to get the help that you would need to come out of such traumatizing.
It's a safe space.
That's what it basically is for you. So you can drop your comments on our social media handles, and if you are yet to join the Female and More community, the website remains www.femaleandmore.org. So you just sign up and then on the site, on the platform, you'll be able to find your way around, joining forums, even to talk to a mentor or a coach who can put you through whatever passion that you have. So this is it from us to you on this particular episode. Until I come your way again, take care of yourself, and most importantly from all of us here, please stay safe. We don't want to cry over you.